WEFM is SVG. Voice of the Man Bongo Prime representing for Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna. It is Thursday, the 23rd of October. We are getting closer and closer to the independence celebrations for those of you who are looking forward to that. And we will be discussing that a little bit more this morning in today's Cup Chat session. So you'd want to stay tuned for that if you have questions or if you just want to hear what is in store for you. But for now, we are going to be having our discussions as usual. Morning, Roleza.
Good morning, Dianna. Good morning, SVG. Good morning, Region. Good morning to those listening to us internationally. We are back with you for another day. And that voice is especially for Krempel, especially for Krempel. Krempel typed something this morning, not realizing I was the one to read it. But anyways, good morning, everybody. Trust that everybody is just fine. I think school children might be the happiest amongst us right about now. If I'm not mistaken, they should be on the school break, or a lot of schools are not having formal classes as such. They're doing different activities to celebrate our nation's 46th anniversary of independence. I think school children might be the happiest amongst us right now. And school children, if you are the happiest amongst us, good for you. All right? Good for you.
What's happening on your side? Where are you at this time of the morning? I sometimes wonder, I know some of you are at home relaxing, some of you are driving, some of you are being driven. Big up to the passenger them. So we're heading into our discussion this morning, but I want to just sing a one-liner before I head in. Yeah.
Sing.
There you go.
This sun not starting to come out.
Hold on. And every time I knock on my neighbor door, I hear in time for a change. That's the one liner right there, so to go into the discussion, right? I just mix the two together. No, nothing else. Just in case you were thinking other things. All I did was combine piece of the ULP song and the ad and a little piece of, what NDP has been saying. Because guess what? We're going into political talk. You know how we have a caller. So we're going to take the call and then we will come back. Anita.
Good morning, present, please.
Morning.
How are you guys doing? Roleza, you're on your glee.
Yeah, man.
Gonna wake up. It's
yeah,
Friday.
Man. Yeah, man. It's a long weekend too. Yeah, man.
Yesterday, as soon after my devotion, I said, wait, it's Wednesday. Can't be unreleased today. But then after I heard you said it. Okay, so Dianna, I'm going to name you now. You get there this morning and you're asking for us to send you all kind of warm. Why when we are there would be things close in? Why you don't stop?
Because you think
I'm telling you in advance.
Okay, Celeste, I'm going to pack a barrel.
The barrel goes in reverse?
Yes, to send them that.
Right. And again, really is a name in you now. Why don't you yesterday I heard you invite Mason to hold me time to get jealous?
Well, it's you just put yourself in thing and I only helping.
I just put myself in things. Now me people put me in things. By the way, Mr. Horn, good morning. How are you, sir? Celine is trying to get in touch with you. Roleza, is that number he's calling from, is that the landline?
Who?
Mr. Horn in Barbados, my Barbadian friend.
Yes, it's a landline number that he uses.
Okay, because I know he was having. Alexa, behave yourself. Volume down. I know he's had some problem with his cell phone. Maybe he didn't get it fixed yet. Can you like forward it to me after you have my number, right?
Oh, I wouldn't be able. I would write it down when he calls again because it's a fixed line he calls on, and not WhatsApp.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd have to write it down when he calls.
Right, yeah. I'd have to use a card to call him. Yes.
Okay.
Because my girlfriend in St. Vincent is trying to get in touch with him for some things that we usually send him, but she can't get in touch with him. Yes. All right, ladies, I am leaving. I don't call. You have on attention with my ears. I have two ears. One stick where it shine, and the other one for you guys. Okay. So
Okay.
you guys have a pleasant weekend. If I don't touch base tomorrow,
All right.
okay. Take care. I'm listening.
Thank you.
Oh, Roleza,
Hey.
give me 1 minute, please. With that bank thing that you talk about yesterday, I stand in agreement with you and with Kojo because it happens. And next week I'll explain the same thing that I went through. So it happens
Okay.
all over the globe. Okay, girls,
All
have a
right.
blessed day.
You
Bye.
too. Thanks, Anita.
Will do. Yes.
Hey, then. So, my dear people, we have a question for you this morning. I have a question for us all this morning in the spirit of all that is going on at this time as it relates to our voting, the democracy that we live in, the democracy that we have existing in several places around the world. The question is, has democracy satisfied us? Person's actions. Now, I just want to read a definition from the internet. Democracy is a system of government where power is held by the people who can participate in decision making either directly or by electing representatives to act on their behalf. It is basically being ruled by the people and the participation of citizens, right? So you get to participate. We talk about universal adult suffrage, everybody having the right to vote. And, you encourage persons to vote. You encourage persons to take advantage of this right because it is important. We've heard this from however long. You have different political parties. But to me, it seems like people aren't satisfied. Why don't I think you're satisfied? Because of all the political violence that we have. So we came up with a system where we say, hey, we're going to have this particular system of government, and everybody is going to have their right to choose who they want to choose. You choose whichever party you think should be the best one to run the country, and I choose whoever one I think is best to run the country. But it seems as though persons are never pleased with each other's decisions, right? You have, let's use SVG for example. You have the ULP supporters insulting NDP supporters, NDP supporters insulting ULP supporters. Every election you hear who is stupid and who have sense, who don't have sense, who participate in what kind of activity, who promiscuous, who is not promiscuous, and all sorts of things are hurled at each other, even though you all know that you have a right to choose who you have to choose. You have people fighting each other over their choice of political parties. People have killed each other over their choice of political parties. Protest. You have persons on both have protected governments, accusing governments of being corrupt, claiming that the elections weren't won fairly on both sides. You have people who are always ready to attack somebody else's opinion, and NDP supporter shares their opinion. There's a ULP person waiting to fight us. And the final thing I want to point to is governments like the Maurice Bishop government, Che and the Castros, people like these, they did not get into power through democracy. The governments were just, or the leaders they had were just, not complying, basically, to put it simply. So the question, has democracy satisfied us.
But then, what are your thoughts then? If this is a society that we are living in, or we are living in a democratic society, and given all the things that you just explained that are spill-off effects of living in a democratic society, what would you prefer to propose?
I'm not proposing. I'm just asking the question. Has it satisfied us? Are we satisfied with the system that we have? Because if I choose this party and you're upset that I choose this, and if you choose that, I'm upset because you choose that. I don't see us. To me, I'm not seeing the satisfaction. So I just want to know, So are we satisfied? Because to me, we don't seem so. You're not pleased with this person. You just, we see it happen all the time. We have a caller. Okay, great. So let's take the call. Hi, caller. Good morning.
You know, when I hear this kind of topic, I come in for a change and this kind of thing. And I can never do. But let me, change come with a price. You know that, right? Change come with a price now.
Well, I mean, any decision comes with a price, huh? So, yeah.
Yes, but I hear you come and qualify yourself again and say that satisfaction. I don't think we could have you because I'm telling you, as I tell you, change come with a price. When a man fed up a government, a fed up an organization that run a government, you find protest, people dissatisfied, and people talking all over the place, and they frustrated, and then when even people in call election, when election to call, they vote out the government. But when you have a government that people are voting for them, say they're doing so good, that they want them for 300 or 400 years in up. And you know what's your position? Using them tactics. So you have in profit all time. Like in the Bible days, you find man ruling for 40 years. And it's still happening today. Because what happens now, people satisfied with what they have. But you know who on the other side? That's what. You're calling for change. Regular with people them know who vote in the government now. They want every election they want to go home and feel good and celebrate just like the losers want to go and celebrate too if they win. So changes don't come so applicable. That changes don't really come just so. And here's something I want to ask you one little question before I go. No, so both people put so to Caesar after this election, after the government win this election, and they say, well, they're going to select Soboto or Camilo or one of them. Will you call that? We're going to call that a change? Into a change as a change as what you're talking about. People that switch over.
Wait. Let me understand. You're saying if ULP wins the elections and they decide to put Saboto Caesar as the head of the party?
Yes. After 5 years, they say, well, Prime Minister say, well, okay, I'll pass the baton on to somebody else. And what you call it? A change into a change.
I like your question. It's a change because it's a change in the leadership of the party.
So you will be satisfied as an individual?
I think the satisfaction wouldn't come just like that. It's not about just giving somebody else the head of the people. Want to know if this person is going to be a great head. And in the case of ULP, if you're going to go to lead the party after Ralph Gonsalves, you have some seriously big shoes to fill. And even though it would not really be fair for a person to hold it to that happen.
Well. You kind of answer a little satisfaction, but a change is a change, and ULP, we wanted a change from NDP to ULP because NDP was doing super and now we got government that doing well. Then go back who have experience who talking about that evil thing against the government and spiteful way against the country. You think it's Vincent and who put party that make a change and satisfying them will end up put these people in government the same post to that.
All right, Stephen, we have to run out of this segment. Okay, we continue
All
it in
right,
the
then,
next
okay.
one. Thanks.
All right, so that takes us right up to 7:35, which means that we can't say another